Thank you for taking some time for yourself. Take a comfortable breath in, and as you exhale, I wonder whether you can notice how your attention naturally begins to narrow, moving effortlessly between the light and the dark, tuning out the room and focusing entirely on the sound of my voice. You can allow yourself to experience a deep, selective absorption of attention. I knew someone who experienced drifting into that quiet space where the contrasts of light and shadow simply fade into a peaceful background. You can allow yourself to notice an effortless expression beginning to take over. You don't have to force anything or try too hard. Your mind and body already know how to rest. You can experience a non-conceptual involvement in this very moment, between the light of conscious awareness and the dark, quiet restfulness of the unknown. There's no need to analyze or figure things out logically. You can just feel the experience as it unfolds. Perfect. You can bring a willingness to experiment, a light, open curiosity about what it feels like to let go into the quiet. I wonder whether you know how flexible time and space can be when light meets shadow. You can allow your perceptions to shift, where minutes feel like seconds, or seconds might stretch out into a deep, timeless pause. You can notice natural fluctuations in your depth of involvement, sometimes resting in a bright clarity of thought, sometimes drifting into the soft, dark, deep relaxation. You can allow a natural motoric and verbal inhibition, where it simply feels easier to rest quietly than to move or speak. Later, you can carry this quiet, clear state right into this story. If you trace the physics of light back to its absolute origin, you find a pristine, invisible current streaming through the vacuum of space. It is pure, untouched, and unweighted by matter. But the moment that cosmic light strikes the earth, passes through an artificial lamp or enters a human body, its purity begins to change. In a discreet warehouse on the industrial outskirts of Sydney, a high-tech counterfeiter lived and worked in a state of profound internal impurity. According to the deep cosmic physics of human energy, an ideal body is supposed to act like a clear glass prism, letting the universe's light pass cleanly through to be re-radiated. But her mind and body were far from clear, dominated by a heavy, anxious, low vibrational emotional frame. Her inner system was choked with stress, fear, and moral debris. Just like throwing a handful of dirt onto molten glass. Her internal impurities acted as an anchor, trapping and crystallizing energy rather than letting it flow. She was constipated with light, bogged down by the unpure residue of her own friction, because she was fundamentally unpure on the inside. She was naturally drawn to things that matched this frequency. Artificial light, unable to resonate with the clean, balanced harmony of natural starlight and sunlight. She gravitated towards the harsh, synthetic glare of an imported, high-intensity ultraviolet rig, while legitimate industries utilize these exact same concentrated UVC and UVA wavelengths under heavily regulated conditions, such as high-speed curing of industrial inks and dental composites, or chemical-free water purification. She weaponized the synthetic light for deception. She used the impure, manufactured radiation to bake radioactive polymers onto forged banknotes and counterfeit foreign passports, making hidden fluorescent security threads flare with imitated authenticity to fool bank tellers. Legitimate industries understand the dangerous, unpure nature of artificial UV light immediately, because this synthetic radiation carries destructive potential. Occupational health and safety authorities enforce exceptionally strict rules to govern its use. Industrial machinery using high-intensity UV curing must feature hardwired safety interlocks designed to cut power instantly if a protective chamber door even twitches open. When germicidal UVC robots or laboratory biosafety cabinets are activated to destroy pathogens, human presence is strictly prohibited until the space is entirely cleared. For professions where exposure is unavoidable, such as medical lab technicians, printing press operators, and nail stylists, employers are legally mandated to enforce strict safety protocols, requiring certified UV-absorbing eyewear and heavy specialized protective garments that leave zero gaps of exposed skin. She operated entirely outside these laws. She had no safety interlocks, no protective suits, no compliance officers. She sat hunched over her workbench in the dark, bathed in unfiltered toxic glare of her homemade rig, letting the artificial light strike her unprotected skin and eyes, because her internal prism was already clouded with impurity. The external artificial light only added to this decay. Before long, the pure radiation began to take its physical toll. A dense fog crept in across her vision as early-stage cataracts developed. Her skin weathered permanently under the violet glow, and a dull throbbing ache settled behind her eyes. She sought out artificial light because it matched the darkness within her. But in the end, by abusing the synthetic spectrum outside the strict rules of safety, The artificial radiation simply mirrored her internal corruption, carving its unyielding truth directly onto her failing body. Most people think light is just something that helps you see flowers in a garden or warms your living room. But if you look at the actual physics of how light moves through the universe and interacts with the human body, reality is far stranger and more fascinating than science fiction. We tend to think of space as a glowing arena filled with starlight. But space is actually completely dark. Light travelling from distant suns is entirely invisible while it's moving through the vacuum. Why? Because there's no matter for it to strike. A beam of cosmic radiation can race past you in the dark, and you'll never see it until it crashes into an atmosphere or a physical surface. It is only when radiant light strikes matter that it's forced to wake up and cause illumination. When that invisible cosmic light finally hits Earth's atmosphere, it shatters into a spectrum, but your eyes are missing almost the entire show. The visible light you see, reds, blues, greens, is just a microscopic fraction of the actual spectrum. The rest of the light surrounding you at this very second is entirely invisible to your naked eye. X-rays, gamma waves, microwaves, and radio waves are constantly washing through your body. Only a tiny amount of ultraviolet light stops at your skin. The vast majority of that cosmic light spectrum penetrates right through you. Some of it is absorbed, but a massive portion is actually re-radiated back out into the cosmos. In fact, the specific colours of your eyes, skin, lips, and hair are only visible because you are actively acting as a living mirror, bouncing that cosmic light right back out into your environment. At an atomic level, solid matter doesn't really exist the way we think it does. Everything in the universe is simply light that has slowed down and packed itself tightly together. The air is just light condensed into fast-moving gas atoms. Water is hydrogen and oxygen locked into liquid molecules. Minerals and plants are built from elements crystallized through electrical storms and photosynthesis. Essentially, all physical matter is just trapped, crystallized light. When those invisible cosmic waves strike your eyes, they don't just create an image, they undergo a direct transformation. The light converts into raw electromagnetic energy within your body. This energy activates your nerve cells, becoming the exact electrical spark that generates your conscious awareness. Even your subconscious mind, the massive, hidden reservoir of all your memories and deep intelligence, is fueled by this radiant energy. It remains hidden behind the veil of physical flesh. only occasionally flashing outward through the symbolic language of dreams, and sudden moments of pure inspiration. An ideal human body is supposed to act like a pure, clear glass prism. Light enters from the stars, passes through cleanly and radiates back out into the universe. The problem begins when impurities, whether from your environment, poor nutrition, or heavy, stressful, low vibration thoughts like anxiety pollute the system. Just like throwing a handful of dirt onto molten glass before it cools, negative emotional wave patterns cause the incoming light to crystallize inside the body instead of passing through. When your internal system gets clogged with this trapped matter, the body essentially becomes constipated with light. The energy gets stuck, choking out the natural life force to become a true being of light. The physical, mental, and emotional prism has to be cleared. By consciously shifting your thoughts towards life-enhancing frequencies like love, wisdom, and strength, and letting go of the heavy, sticky static of anxiety, the glass clears up. You stop trapping the energy and you return to your true cosmic design. A radiant, living source of light, borrowing from the stars and shining it right back out into the universe. Take a comfortable breath, and I wonder whether you can notice how the shadows of old worries begin to lift into a soft, glowing light. You can allow yourself to feel completely detached from those heavy feelings, noticing the anxious moments of the past as if they happened to someone else in a movie, entirely separate from the calm peace resting in your chest right now. I knew someone who looked back at their intense feelings and realized those heavy times were just passing shadows, leaving their true self untouched and clear. You can shift how you picture things, turning old ideas completely around. Being sensitive isn't a flaw at all. It means you have a wide, open heart, waiting to be understood in a brand new way. You can let your mind gently reorganize into patterns of lightness and ease. You can focus on a better picture of yourself, seeing yourself not as blocked, cluttered glass trapped by stress, but as a bright, flowing beacon that lets all energy pass cleanly through. I wonder whether you can imagine stepping forward into the future, feeling all the strength, wisdom, and calm of the person you are becoming, knowing you have already learned how to let go. Later, you can reach this bright, clear feeling whenever you need it, simply by taking a slow breath and remembering the clarity of the light. And now, gently drifting back, you can allow yourself to fully return to the room around you, feeling the support beneath you, hearing the sounds of the present moment, and opening your eyes. Whenever you're ready, fully refreshed and renewed. Welcome back. You are perfect, just as you are.